Good morning and welcome to the Oasis Center for Spiritual Living, where we come together as one, providing spiritual tools for daily living. For those of you who don't know me, I am Reverend Tucker. I'm the senior minister here at the Oasis, and I have this wonderful team today. Our singer, Tina, has taken the day off, so my lovely assistant, Faith, I'm going to put you up here. Smile, girl. My lovely assistant, Faith, who is like the best assistant on the planet, man. Anytime I ask her to do something, she's willing to step in. So Faith is going to sing for us today. So say hi, Faith.
Hello.
And then, of course, we have our practitioner of the day supporting me on the pulpit. My first baby practitioner, the wise and powerful Oz. And so he's going to pray us in and pray us out and be available for our 1-minute miracle afterwards. But I have this wonderful team, and I just always like to sing their praises because they are so awesome. So, all right. So, let's see. Today we are going to be talking about an attitude of gratitude is a magnet for your good. And say hi if you're here, because we don't have any way of knowing who's in our audience unless you say hi or hello. And if you would like to do a watch party, there's a watch party button. It's a great way for you to introduce your friends to our service and be able to talk back and forth between the 2 of you or 3 of you or 5 of you or 20 of you. And I would like to invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable and allow the service to uplift and inspire you as we move into our centering song.
Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can feel the rush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can feel the rush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
The presence of God, always and everywhere, right here, right now. For I know that God is eternal. God is ever present. God is everywhere, right here with me, right there with you. No matter when and how you're listening to this, God's presence is always there. And that presence is what lives us and breathes us and gives us our being, creates the world through which we see and have our experience. I know this experience is one of perfection if we allow it to be. And I allow that to be right now for myself, for you, and for Tucker as she gives our sermon today. I know that this blessing rolls forth and finds an audience. And I know that this is good and very good. And as this is so, I let it be. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Oz. So another introduction I would like to do is where our music comes from. So this next song, We Are All One, is Fairy Elaine Silver's song. And she was the first person to let us use her music, which we really appreciate. And then during the service, Faith is going to be singing 2 songs from Karen Drucker, who has gifted us with her entire collection. So we really appreciate her as well. And let's see. I know there's something else. Oh, yes. No, sing along if you know the words. That's all I had. Sing it loud and sing it proud.
We are all one. We are all one. We are all one in it. I hear it and know it, my being. Spirit is all I am seeing. For God is all there is. Grateful am I to be living, open to what I have seen, honoring what I've been given, sharing now what I believe. I remember the oneness around me. I surrender to infinite light, knowing the love that's surrounding me is within me by day and night. And we are all one. We are all one. We are all one in it. Yes, we are all one. We are all one. We are all one in it.
So I'd like to invite you to use your little buttons. We have the like button with your little thumbs up if you like something you're hearing, whether that be me or Faith or anybody. And also love. We love to get love. So the heart button will send us some love. And then if something really inspires you, really takes you by surprise, or really, does something for you, you always have the little wow button. We love the wow button. So right now I would like to introduce to you our singer for the day, Faith Rollins, doing I'm Grateful for This Day by Karen Drucker.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. And I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing, this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you. Because I'm so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. Oh, grateful. I want to say thank you. Because I'm so grateful. I want to say thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
And thank you. Awesome. I wish we had other people to clap for you. Oh, I'd like to say this was her debut, but it wasn't. She actually did this one other time for us. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. So I also want to remind you that these songs are available on Karen Drucker's website. And a little bit later on, Faith is going to put the information in the comments so you know how to get a hold of this song in particular. This song is a great song to start the day out with, and it is off of her Songs of the Spirit 2 album. And you can either buy the whole album or you can just buy one song. But I like to start the day with this song, and it's a great song. I've been singing it all morning long. And that just ties right into the subject for today, which is an attitude of gratitude is a magnetic force for good. What I would like to say about that is it's not like God has a personality that says, gee, I like what you're saying, so I'm going to give you more. That's not really what it is. What it is, as we talked about the last couple of weeks, is that we attract more to us that which we focus our attention on. So if we are if we are focusing our attention on being grateful for that which we have received already, or that which is on its way to us, if we're already in a state of gratitude, then it's that much easier for the law of attraction to pull in more of that. And that's really what we want to do. We've talked about the law of attraction a little bit, but I like to call it the law of cause and effect, because it's not just the law of attraction. That's become sort of a buzzword. It's more about that there's a causal action that we put out into the universe. And when we do that, when we have that causal action, we get the effect that we're looking for. And, you know, we can do that in a positive way. We can do it in a negative way. We can do it unconsciously, or we can do it consciously. So when we practice gratitude, we start our day with gratitude. That's why I say this song would be a perfect song for you to buy and play every morning as you wake up, because it sets the stage for this day to be the perfect day. And then as you go through the rest of the day, there's affirmations, there's a gratitude journal you can do. So let's talk about affirmations just really quickly. We've talked about affirmations in the past, but I want to say something to you about how you phrase your affirmations. There was a really good book, I think it was like the 80s, from Sandra Ray, where she was teaching people how to do affirmations. And she was teaching us to do them in the first person, the second person, and the third person. So, for instance, I am enough. That's the one we talked about last week. If you're going to do I am enough, then you're going to also write you are enough. And then you're going to write she or he is enough. And you're going to do that a number of times, like 100 times in one day. Whether you say it, you write it, you do both. I also suggest that you put it up on your mirror with I don't know, use something that's like a dry erase marker so you can get it off of there at some point. You don't want to put it right where you're going to need to see, put it up above or something, but you want it somewhere where you're actually going to see it all the time. And Marissa Peer also recommends that you put it on the screensaver on your phone as a backdrop. Or the other thing she suggests that you do is you have a notification from your calendar that shoots that affirmation up at you. Just little reminders to be grateful for this day, to be grateful and to track that to us, more of which we are grateful for. Now, you might ask yourself, what do I have to be grateful for? Okay, let's start out with masks. I'm grateful that I have a mask. Whether you decide to wear it or not, be grateful that the mask is there. It's a way of protecting ourselves. Be grateful when you wake up in the morning that you wake up in the morning able to breathe. Be grateful that you have a circle of friends that you can talk to, whether that be by Zoom or Facebook or Snapchat or any of the other social media. Be grateful for your friends. Be grateful for your mismatched socks or your matched socks. Be grateful for your sheets. I wake up in the morning, I love my sheets. I have these Chics, you've heard those. I got them because I thought they would make me feel cooler at night because I have a tendency to get really hot at night. And I wake up, they're so soft. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, woo, this feels so good. And that's what I'm grateful for. I would like you to not only start out the day with that song, but to write down at least 10 things that you're grateful for first thing in the morning. You can be grateful for hot showers. You can be grateful for soap. You can be grateful for hand sanitizer. You can be grateful that you have people in your life. You can be grateful that you have animals in your life. You can be grateful for all kinds of things. Another one that I'm really happy about is my garden. So when I get up in the morning, I'm like, I'm so grateful for my garden. Let me go see what it looks like. And then take a little break in the middle of the day to do some affirmations about gratitude. You can write, I am so grateful. That's all you need to say. I am so grateful. You are so grateful. She or he is so grateful. And you write those out. Say it as often as you can. Take little affirmation breaks, gratitude breaks, I like to call them. And then at night, what you're going to do is you're going to do a gratitude journal. And you're going to say, this is what happened today. And I'm so grateful that this or that or this thing or that thing happened. Don't write anything negative. You want to go to bed at night with that same feeling of gratitude. Remember the last few weeks I've been talking about how feelings are the things that really manifest. Thoughts are creative, yes, but it's not every single thought that's creative, thank God, because I don't know about you, but I go through these things like, I think I'll have this for breakfast. No, I don't want that. No, I think I'll have this. So can you imagine if you go, I want this. No, I don't. I want this. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Can you imagine what would happen if every thought was creative? It would be like, here it is. Nope, it's gone. Yep, here it is. Nope, it's gone. And the world would be so changeable that we wouldn't be able to get a grasp on what reality is. So I'm grateful that we don't manifest every single thought that pops through our head. We have something like 400 thoughts per minute. Think about that for a minute. What if every one of those thoughts were creative, right? So the ones that are the most creative is the preponderance, number one, the preponderance of our thought. So we want to spend as much time in gratitude as possible to make sure our thought atmosphere is totally immersed in that feeling of gratitude. And the second thing is that like gas powers a vehicle, emotion, feeling powers those thoughts to be creative. So the more emotion that you can gather up inside of you and allow yourself to feel, the more creative your thoughts are going to be, that preponderance of thought that you have. So think about it for a moment. When you're angry, you want to just drop into gratitude as soon as you possibly can, because you don't want to create from those angry thoughts. You don't want to create from hateful thoughts. You want to create from grateful, loving, kindness, compassionate thoughts. Those are the feelings that are going to create the better reality for you. And while we're on that subject of thinking and thoughts and wording. When we do affirmations, we want to be very, very clear. We don't want to get superstitious about our thoughts or our affirmations or our wording, but we also need to be aware of how the universe receives the information we're giving it. So for instance, I don't want to be like my mother. How many of you have said that? I don't want to be like my mother. I don't want to be like my father. And then all of a sudden, out of your mouth comes your mother or your father. Have you had that experience? So listen to how the universe hears that. I want to be like my mother. Because it doesn't hear the negative. It just hears the words want and mother. Like. It hears those words. It doesn't hear, I don't want to be like my mother, or I don't want to be like my father. And so when we're crafting our affirmations, we want to be very, very careful that we use empowering positive words. So for instance, I don't want to be like my mother can be turned into, I am my own person and I love who I am. I am independent. I am powerful on my own. We can use words like that to affirm that we want to be a certain way instead of I don't want to be a certain way. Because again, the universe doesn't hear those negatives. And so when we are crafting those affirmations, we want to make sure that we are putting them in the positive, in the current tense, basically. I already have this and I'm grateful for it. Let's talk about health for a minute. Health is on everybody's mind these days with COVID and everything else. And so I can honestly say I am grateful for my health. Even when I have a cold, or even when I've had a little fungal infection in my lungs lately. And even when I have that going on, I can say I am grateful for my health. I don't have COVID, thank God. It could be so much worse. But I'm grateful for my health. And I can craft an affirmation that says, my health is, my body is getting better and better each day. My health is getting better and better each day. My health has already manifested in wellness. Let's talk about relationships. That's a perfect example. So, you want to attract the right mate to you, right? So you don't want to say something like, I know my perfect mate is coming to me. You want to say something like, my mate has already manifested in my world. And it is the perfect relationship. This relationship satisfies me emotionally, financially, sexually, if you want to say it that way, but fulfills me in every way possible. And you want to say it as if it's already happened. You don't want to say it like, oh yeah, I know my mate is coming to me sometime. Now, like that song that we like to sing around here, money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. That's an ongoing thing. That's not money has come to me. That's an ongoing thing. But when you're talking about a relationship, you want to be talking about it as if it already has happened, as if it is already in the manifest world. And then, let's talk about money as a perfect example. Now, if you want to manifest a certain amount of money, your affirmation is going to be, I now easily and effortlessly accumulate $10,000 a month or more, or something like that. Or you can say, I really, I right now have $5,000 in my bank account. You can do that kind of thing. I personally like to say or more when I'm giving a specific amount. That way it leaves the opening for God to fill in more. There's no reason we want to limit ourselves to only that $5,000 or only that $10,000. But I love that song. Again, music opens our heart, which opens our mind, which also is the bridgeway from the physical world to the spiritual world through our emotions. And so I love songs. There's a beautiful song that Louise Hay put out. I love myself the way I am, and still I want to grow. And I used to encourage all of my students to listen to that every day and sing it, because it really is about self-esteem. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. That's another one. That's a I believe that's a Karen Drucker song. Again, you can purchase those on her website. And let me check real quick and I can tell you what album it's on. It is on the
Songs of the Spirit 2.
Songs of the Spirit 2 also. So see, you have a bonus. If you get Songs of the Spirit 2 album, you're going to get that song and Thank You for This Day, Spirit. So you're getting a bonus. But those are the kinds of things that open the mind and open the heart and make us feel so much more grateful for that which we have already received and that which is on its way to us. And it acts like a magnetic force that's drawing it into us. So the more grateful I can feel, the more grateful I can express, the more I stay in that state of gratitude, the more good I draw to myself. And it doesn't matter, like I've just given you examples, it doesn't matter whether you're talking about health or money or relationships or a job. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about a dog. Faith had to use her principles when she was looking for her Missy. It doesn't matter. And the biggest thing is to release it once you've done it. So you say the affirmations and then you move on with your day. You don't go, been 5 minutes, I haven't seen it yet. Because that's going to take you out of that state of gratitude. There's this Abraham Hicks that so many people have been listening to. It's a channeled entity. But one of the things he talks about is that there's this vortex that we need to be in order to manifest our reality the way we want it. That you have to stay in the vortex in order to be able to attract to yourself. Because the minute you step outside the vortex, you have now taken yourself out of that manifestation realm. And so the minute that we move out of our gratitude, the minute that we move out of our affirmative state, the moment that we move out of our feelings of good and joy and happiness and wealth and power and love and health, the moment we step outside of that, we are now no longer in that manifestation realm. We are no longer as a magnet attracting our good to us. Now we're attracting what we're thinking about. So say I decide, I want a job, for example, and every day I'm like, I don't have a job yet. I don't have a job yet. I don't have a job yet. Think about that affirmation, you see? And so you want to stay in that moment of knowing that I have a job. It is my perfect job, and it fulfills me emotionally, financially. It fulfills me in every way possible. It is something I enjoy going to. It is this is the kind of thing you're going to work on when you are trying to attract a job. When you're trying to attract a relationship, it's the same thing. Think about what it's going to be like to be with that perfect person. Don't picture one person, please. I mean, seriously, we have free will. And one of the things that is very important in relationships is that we understand that what we want out of it is we want to feel loved. We don't want to get that person to love us. I mean, you might think you want that, but the reality is what you really want is that feeling of love. So what you're going to do is you're going to allow yourself to feel what it's going to be like to be with that perfect person who does satisfy you emotionally, that makes you feel loved. And you remain open, of course, to feeling that love. But you're going to affirm these situations where you feel loved. We cuddle together. We watch TV together. We watch movies together. We go through the park and hold hands. We sit and have picnics in the park. We sit on my porch and talk for hours. We stay up nights talking. All of these things are going to be things that evoke that feeling of love. And that's what you really want to focus on if you're trying to attract in a relationship. If you're trying to attract health, think about what it means to be healthy. Okay? Think about what it means to get up in the morning and breathe in a nice deep breath of fresh air and stretch and be grateful that your muscles and your joints work so well. And you get up and you take a shower and oh my God, that water feels so good. And I'm healthy and I feel good. And I am able to go walking, and I am able to do this, and I'm able to do that. That's what we want to focus our attention on. Because if you're sitting there and you're thinking, and trust me, I was guilty of that a couple of times this week, where you go, oh my God, I just can't even get out of bed. I can't breathe. Oh my God, this is awful. When I did that, I noticed how much worse I felt. And when I instead focused on what it felt like to be healthy, and to be over this cough that took my breath away, when I focused on what I could do and what was powerful for me to do, what wellness looked like and felt like and smelled like and sounded like, when I focused on that, I felt much better. And I could watch myself, we are the best witness for ourselves ever, because I could watch myself going through these symptoms and then changing my mind about it and experiencing lessening of the symptoms. And then I could watch myself go back and forth, and I could watch myself start to feel bad again. So what we really want to do is we want to focus our attention on that which we would like to be grateful for and what we are already grateful for. There's thousands of things you could be grateful for. For instance, I'm grateful you're here with us today, because there's 1,000 places you could be or do on a Sunday morning, and you're here tuning in to be with us. And so I'm very grateful for that. I can find 1,000 things to be grateful for if you just let yourself be that creative flow. If you sit there and go, oh my God, I have to think of 10 things to be grateful for, it's going to be hard to get that gratitude going. But if in fact you just open yourself to the world of creativity and think about everything in your life, all the conveniences of your life, all of the things that you experience in a day, all of the people that you meet. I'm grateful that I can go and I can order ahead of time, and I can go to the grocery store and they load up my car for me. I'm so grateful for that. I am grateful that I don't even have to go to the post office. I can just put my mail in the mailbox and flip the thing up, and the mailman comes and takes that away. I'm so grateful that there is all these conveniences, hot water, I have a microwave, I have an oven, I have a refrigerator. Right now I have way too much food that I'm grateful for, because I was doing those Home Chef meals, and then I decided to switch to the Factor 75, and Home Chef has changed it to, like, when you put your account on hold, it says pause your account, and then they say, well, why do you want to pause your account? And you say life changes or whatever. And then it used to be that it would just pause it. Now they have this little red itty bitty thing on the bottom that you have to click on that says pause my account. Well, I didn't know that, so I got a box of food after the fact. So now my refrigerator is so full, it's overflowing. So I'm grateful for that. There's a lot of people out there that don't have any food. I'm grateful for the fact that we have schools to educate our kids. I'm grateful for the fact that we have an election coming up. I'm grateful. You see, you get rolling, and there's just millions of things that you can come up with to be grateful for. I'm grateful that I had a mother and a father. I'm grateful that I had a horse growing up. I'm grateful that I have this wonderful sister awesome. She's just an awesome person, and we get along so well. I'm grateful that I have nieces and nephews that I really appreciate. And that's the key to it all, is to look at every facet of your life and find something to be grateful for, because you can. It's an unending supply of things that you can be grateful for. So I'm not going to harp too much more on that, other than to say to you that if you want to create the life that you wish to live, the best way that I know to do that is to keep yourself in that state of gratitude. Do your affirmations, do your gratitude journal, sing your grateful songs in the morning. Get out of bed being grateful for the day. Go to bed being grateful for the day that you've had. All during the day, be grateful for everything you see, feel, and hear. There are people out there that can't see. There are people out there that can't hear. And you are very blessed to be able to see and hear. And so focus your attention on that. Focus your attention on what it's like to know that you don't have COVID-19. Focus on how wonderful a world it is that we have all the conveniences of life. Focus your attention on those places, on those ideas, on those situations, and I guarantee you, your life will turn around. So, will you do that with me this week? Let's have a prayer. I just right now tune into the infinite power, the infinite presence of God. Because I know that that is all there ever has been, all there ever will be, and all there is right now. Only God expressing in infinite forms, in infinite life, in infinite love. I know this to be true for myself. For every thought, every action, every deed is guided and led by that one infinite power within me. That is God breathing itself through me, living itself through me, loving itself through me. It is who and what I am, my very essence, my very life, my very being. And I know this to be true for my team, because I know that this same power resides within Faith and Tina and Lynn and Oz. For we are one team in God. We are here for God, and God rushes through us to allow us to touch others. It's God touching itself, feeling itself, loving itself, being itself through us. And I know that same truth to be so for every person that is tuned in today, or even later. For we are one life, one power, one presence, one being. There is no place where one of us leaves off and the other begins. We are all one. And it is in this knowingness that I bless this coming week, because I know that the attitude of gratitude is a magnet that pulls into us all of the good of life, whether that be health or relationships or wealth or career or something or someone that we wish to attract in our life. I know that that gratitude maintains itself through our everyday affairs, that we open ourselves to seeing, hearing, knowing, expressing the gratitude for all that is. It is our reality now, and I claim it for us in our name. I call it good and very good, as I claim it for every name that is in the ministry of prayer this week, because I do know that this same power that is operating throughout all of life is that which is operating through this situation, whatever that situation is. That anything unlike, that appears to be unlike that God, that power, that presence, disappears back into the nothingness from which it came. It has no power here. And so I pull back the veil and I reveal that truth here and now for each name that is in the ministry of prayer. I call it good and very good and done. And I am grateful that it is. My heart just fills with absolute gratitude to know that this is so. And I let it be. And so it is. Amen. I actually get high from praying. Anybody else have that experience? All right. So right now is our our opportunity to receive your gifts, tithes, and offerings. My goodness, I'm so tongue-tied today. And your opportunity to express your gratitude for that which you have already received, and that which you have made manifest in the mind of God, but maybe have not experienced yet in the manifest world. So I'm going to invite you to go to oasiscsl.org. And I think you can click on it from the comments that Faith has posted here. And in the middle of that page is our offering affirmation, which I'm going to ask you to say with us here in a minute. And it's just above the Contribute Now button. And let's talk a little bit about acts of gratitude. One of the acts of gratitude is giving and receiving. So in order to start the flow of good in your life, to activate that, you want to make sure you are giving and receiving. You need to be open to receive for sure, but also to start that like an igniter fluid, for a fire, you want to give. So I'm going to invite you now to take that into your consciousness about gratitude and use this opportunity to express that for yourself. So please say the offering affirmation with me. Even if you're following along later on, you can do that at the same time. So you're participating with us. This perfect gift is spirit in form, circulating and blessing all it touches. Freely I give and joyously I receive. And so it is. Here's Faith.
What do I want my day to be? I choose. What do I want to feel today? I choose. What do I want to say today? I choose. I choose. I choose. I choose. Today, I choose to be grateful, so grateful. Today, I choose to be grateful, grateful. Today, I choose to be grateful, so grateful. Today, I choose to be happy, grateful. Today, I choose to be happy, so happy. Today, I choose to be happy, happy. Today, I choose to be peaceful, so peaceful. Today, I choose to be peaceful, peaceful. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. Today, I choose to be loving, so loving. Today, I choose to be loving, loving. Today, I choose to be joyful, so joyful. Today, I choose to be joyful, joyful. Today, I choose today. I choose. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, cause it's all up to me. It's all up to me. Oh, today I choose to be thankful, so thankful. Today I choose to be thankful, thankful. Today I choose to be grateful, so grateful. Today I choose to be grateful, grateful. To be grateful, grateful. To be full, grateful, grateful, grateful.
Hey, yeah. Thank you, Faith. That was wonderful. Yes, it is a choice. It is always a choice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So I wanted to let you know that our Wise and Powerful Oz is available is available today for our 1 minute miracle. It's not a time for counseling, but it is a time where you can stop and share with him whatever challenge you are experiencing, and he will stop, drop, and pray for you right there and then. He does that through video chat. You can reach out to him through that. And Faith is putting that in the comments so you know how to reach him. I want to let you also know that we have this wonderful team of licensed practitioners called our God Squad that pray every day on those requests for a week. So if you would like to put a prayer request in at this moment, you can put it in the comment field. Or if it's something you don't want to be public, you can always message one of us, and we will make sure that it goes on our God Squad page, group page, which is limited only to our God Squad. And I wanted to let you know that our practitioners are available by appointment for a fee for spiritual guidance. And so what you would do is reach out to them, whoever practitioner that you want to work with, and they will set up a way for you to pay for them for the appointment, and then they will reach out to you by video chat. But just know that they are available by appointment for a fee for spiritual guidance. And if you would like to serve on our God Squad, you don't necessarily need to be a licensed practitioner, but you do need to be willing to make the commitment to do positive affirmative prayer on those requests every day for a week and follow through with that commitment. And so you can type yes in the comment field and we will add you to that page. And if you would like to get advanced knowledge of things that are happening with the church, I canceled the class. We didn't get any students, so okay. Times are tough right now. I get it. And so, but whenever we have events like classes or workshops, I will be announcing those first on the Facebook page, which is our online community, and that is open to the public. So if you would like to be included on that, type more in the comments section and we will get you hooked up with that page. I wanted to let you know that, first of all, this wonderful jacket that I'm wearing is one of Brooks Limited's. I don't know if you can tell how well it's one size fits most. And the lady that was in the video showing it was really, really nice and thin, and it hung just perfectly on her. And it looks great on me. It hangs perfectly on me too. And I'm, a little bit buxom. So, I'm jazzed, she has one of a kind items. So check her out. Her Facebook page is Brooks Ltd. And also she sent me a mask. She does do masks and they're wonderful. I've seen some of her masks that they're like bows. They're like come out here with a little bow and then scarves that come down. There's also some feathers and stuff. She does some really exciting stuff. Also, for mandalas and bracelets, we have Brooks and Bailey. All the proceeds go to Rocky Mountain Lab Rescue, and you can reach her through Brooks and Bailey 0307@gmail.com. That's also in there in the comments section. And of course, we want to encourage you to purchase. That last song was from Joy in Our Hearts album. You can purchase the album or the individual song. I really encourage you to go to Karen Drucker's website and buy these songs because they do help you stay in a state of gratitude. But also you can go to Fairy Elaine Silver's website and order her stuff too. However, you will need to email her to find out where to send payment. She is unable to update her website for some reason. Also, check out our website. We have the current video sermons, the services. We also have the audio sermons from long ago, in case you wanted to hear some of the stuff we used to do. We also have the practitioners listed there, and it's a way for you to get to know them and decide which practitioner you would like to work with. We also post our events on there, so you can see what events we have. Pardon me. In the meantime, we are so blessed to have you, and so we're going to sing about it. So sing it loud and sing it proud if you know the words.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So I'm just reading here. Today I choose on YouTube, and it says Ho'oponopono Hawaiian Forgiveness Chant. Interesting, right? I want to thank everybody for being here today. Bring my team back on here. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Oz. You are such a blessing to me. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everybody who was here today. We love you. Wear a mask, stay safe, and we'll see you next week, 10:30 Mountain Time. Bye.